Let's talk about Wikipedia. No, it's not evil, but it's not the best either. Librarians may whine and moan about how too many students use Wikipedia, but the truth is we use it too. I think it's perfectly okay to use Wikipedia to get you started. It can help you discover key terms, maybe some of the primary issues, and it has a list of references. But you need to move on to more authoritative resources from there. Why is Wikipedia not authoritative? Well, anyone can contribute or write an entry. And though I honestly really like the idea of open resources, this isn't what I want for my research. Generally, incorrect information will be caught on Wikipedia. That's something that someone will notice that a fact is wrong and then they'll correct it. But you don't want to base your paper on possibly inaccurate data. Finally, don't list Wikipedia in your reference list unless your professor says it's okay. It generally annoys them. Okay, let's do a quick search of Wikipedia so you can sort of see the difference between an online encyclopedia and one of the ones that we pay for, like Encyclopedia Britannica. Of course, first of all, you have it in a lot of different languages. We're going to just focus on English. I'm going to do a search on essential oils. Again, I know that's another one of your topics that someone has picked out. Okay, there's an essential oil. Brings it up. Let's search. Okay, it actually has quite a bit of information here. And one of the things I use Wikipedia for all the time is the reference list, because this can lead me to information that is actually in the scientific literature. It can lead me to information that's reliable and high quality. And while I don't dislike Wikipedia, it's just that anyone can actually come up to this edit button and start writing pretty much whatever they want. And again, it tends to self-correct, but in some of the more obscure topic areas, this can take time. Now, one of the things that you can do with Wikipedia that's kind of interesting is you can view a history of who has contributed to this particular site. So we'll click on View History. And now here are, sometimes you have some usernames, so these are people who have actually registered. Other times all you have is an IP address. So unlike the Encyclopedia Britannica, where we actually have where that person works and their credentials, all we can really find here is, let's see, we'll click on one of these. And it talks a little bit about the user, but this is a bot, so it doesn't really tell us anything. Maybe this particular name. All right, here is this person's information, some of the awards she's received for adding information to Wikipedia, but I don't really see anything that says, well, here's where she went to school and this is where she teaches and here's her degrees. That's really not the information that you're going to be able to find on Wikipedia, because a lot of these people are editing as anonymous, so you don't really know why they would be editing a particular article. It might be they might have a horse in the race. Maybe they're trying to sell a product. Maybe they have a really strong opinion about something. So Wikipedia, good again for finding references and maybe getting an overview information, but I would not base any research on anything you find on Wikipedia. In some cases, you may not be able to find a reference source that perfectly matches your topic. If that's the case with you, go broader. For example, Alicia's topic is Kindertransport. There may not be an encyclopedia entry for this, but there might be something on World War II and children. Zachariah's topic is focused on wolf reintroduction, but he may need to look at the broader topic of wildlife management or endangered species. The more specific your topic is, the less likely it is that you'll find a perfect reference source. Don't worry, just look for something that's related to your topic. And sometimes you won't even need a reference source for your paper. Maybe most of your research will be found in books or articles. We're just trying to teach you what reference sources are and how to find them. And you still can't find what you need? Sometimes the best person to ask is the librarian that specializes in your subject area. For a lot of you who are focused on healthcare topics, that's me, Professor Montgomery. But some of you are looking at topics in the area of education, history, psychology, and so on. Remember to go to the Selectors by Subject area on the library website. We are here to help. The next few minutes will focus on reference sources for those of you who are prospective nursing students or those of you looking to go into any of the health science fields. I will be creating additional information for you throughout the rest of the semester, as many resources in the nursing and medical fields are quite unique and require a little extra attention. For those of you in other majors, you're welcome to watch it or skip past this. I promise this information won't appear on the quiz. The two health science specific tools for reference I'm going to focus on right now are Dynamed and StatRef. These are both considered hybrid tools, as they provide both a nice overview of a topic, but they also provide links and citations to guide you to additional information. To get to both of these tools, the easiest way to do that is to click on the Idaho Health Sciences Library link from the main page of the library. And then from here on the left-hand side, you can see the most used health science resources that we have here at ISU. And Dynamed and StatRef are both included here. I'm going to go ahead and click on Dynamed. And Dynamed's what's called a point of care tool. You may have heard of UpToDate. It's a similar product, just about 4 times as expensive. These tools were created to give healthcare providers a source to find information quickly. They provide an overview of a topic in an outlined form so you can jump right to what you need. If your topic's on a medication, treatment, disease, or condition, Dynamed is a great place to start. So we're going to go ahead and do an example search just so you can kind of see what it looks like. And I know one of you is doing research on polycystic, thank you, ovary syndrome. And I'm so glad Dynamed, like Google, helps you spell and also helps you think of what you finish your statement for you, which is nice with medical stuff because it can be so hard to spell. So I'll go ahead and click on that. And it lists a number of topics that it thinks match your search. So thankfully the one that the best match is there at the top. That's exactly what I'm looking for. And Dynamed, again, they organize their information in an outlined format. And the information you see here on the left is the same as the information here in the center section. And this makes it very easy to jump right to just what you need. If all you want to know is the diagnosis, you can click on that and jump right in there. And it just provides, again, not paragraphs and paragraphs of information, but pretty much just what you need to know to learn a little bit more about this particular condition. And one of the things I really like about Dynamed is they have a wonderful references section. So I'll jump down to that. And each of these hyperlinked references will take you out to PubMed, which is a biomedical database, and from there you should be able to get to the full text of most of these, especially if you're already logged in to the ISU system if you're off campus. But we will focus on PubMed in a couple of weeks, don't worry. And they also have a very nice little section about how to cite information from Dynamed, as I'm sure many of you will probably use a Dynamed topic as your maybe reference citation for this week, so you might want to make sure you cite it correctly. Okay, the other resource we're going to look at is StatRef. Now StatRef isn't quite as easy to use or straightforward as Dynamed, but it does contain a lot of information that can be searched at one time, which is quite handy. And you can see all of these links here are all the full text textbooks that are included within StatRef. And if you want to, you can just select one of them. So here's a pediatric nursing book. And you just have to click on it to actually view the full text. You would just click on View this title. You can also just search by discipline. So you can limit to just drug information, infectious disease, nursing. We'll click on that and it automatically selects all the nursing textbooks. But we're just going to search the whole site. So I'm going to deselect all. And you can come up here and search something in this search box. So again, I know another one of your topics is melanoma. So let's do a sample search there. And they also help finish your search. And we'll click go. So it's going to search all of those textbooks at one time, which here we have 623 results. That's a lot, maybe more than you need, but it provides a lot of great information and it's an easy search and it's a quick search. So hooray for StatRef. Not everything you'll find here is what I would consider a reference source, but a cancer staging book, that's reference. This Diseases and Disorders, that's reference. The Merck Manual, that's reference. Some of these are more textbook and some are more reference book, but not really going to get excited or nervous about the distinction between the two of them. We will be coming back into StatRef and doing more detailed searches next week when we start talking about how to find books. Okay, to review. A reference source is a book or online resource that can help provide background information on your topic and can get you started. You can find these sources by browsing reference collections, by searching the library catalog, or by looking online. And it's important to remember that not all topics will have a reference source that perfectly matches what you're looking for. For the purpose of this week's assignment, look for a related subject if you can't find anything on your particular topic. I know that it can be hard to keep up and respond to all the discussion posts when you're part of such a big class, so we have split you into groups of 5 to 6 based loosely on your topic choice. Look in the group list PDF on this week's Moodle unit to see which group you're in. To use the group feature in the discussions, just click on the drop-down menu, select your group, and then post to your discussion topic. We're going to ask that you write at least 2 responses now that you're in smaller groups. You will still be able to view the postings of everyone else, which is good for those who want to keep up with the other research topics. Alright, here's week 9 assignments. There's a lot on this list. Don't worry, you can do it. If you made it through this entire presentation, you can do everything else this week, no problem. Remember that the final assignment is to write an annotated bibliography. Well, we're going to get started this week. We want you to find and submit 2 to 3 reference sources on your topic or a related topic if you can't find anything specific enough. These need to be cited correctly using APA or MLA format. Remember that you can go back to week 5 in the Moodle class for citation help. These reference sources also need to have an annotation. Look to the examples and instructions posted last week, or just contact one of us for help. Then post to your group and respond to your group members. Finally, take the quiz. Phew, you'll be done.